Welcome, everybody, to baloneybrain.com. This is, of course, Used Toy or John House. Joining me for this happy hour edition is Daryl House or Suburban Hobo. How you doing, Daryl?
Oh, man, I've been having happy hours since about 11:30 this morning. We went up, Spider McCluskey and I went up to Jupiter to see a friend, had lunch up there. I've had a fabulous day today.
Did you stay off Ralph's shooting porch?
Yes, I'm not welcome there. I'm a persona non grata.
Gotcha.
Oh, listen, I'm going in a totally different direction, though, today. I'm talking about breasts today.
Ooh, I've got a breast story myself.
Oh, well, we just specialize. Well, did you hear this about this? This is a European story, but a woman was making a porn video in a church, and they posted it on the internet, and somebody recognized her boobies and ratted her out.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, as if you needed another reason not to film porn in God's house. A woman in Austria got caught having filmed XXX video inside a Catholic church. Someone recognized her boobies. An Austrian man.
Hey, I know that girl.
Well, I keep wondering, how was it? Was it a distinctive tattoo, or was it something more personal? I don't know. It begs questions. Inquiring minds want to know.
A nasty wart.
You just ruined it for me. I love this story just now. But anyway, she was caressing her boobies while holding a Bible and a rosary. They posted in the video. People recognize her. They call her Babsy, and this is what she does. She does porno videos and stuff. So she gave a full confession to the police. And so Babsy Boobies has a whole new meaning at this point. So
well, caressing her boobies in a church while holding a Bible doesn't exactly fit my definition of XXX.
I could see Jesus.
Well, I've got a weight loss doc forced female colleague to motorboat her breasts. And I'm thinking I need to visit this doc, but unfortunately, she's been thrown out of practice. A 31-page complaint in Martinsburg, West Virginia. Dr. Tressie Montaigne Duffy, 44, is unqualified to continue practicing medicine for breaking a litany of medical and ethics laws and standards. She reportedly had her other employees fill out blank prescription slips for powerful painkillers when she was out of the office. But then she underwent breast augmentation surgery, and she wanted to show it off to the staff and patients at her clinic, and reportedly rubbed them against the staff, and then she whipped them out and had one of the staff members made them motorboat her.
I'm a bartender right now. I love that story. That's great. Well, how about this? And this is an Ohio story. I'm ratting you out here. A prominent pro-life activist called for a ban on all public nudity because he said topless dancers who protested his church had committed an offense to God. At least 6 bare-breasted women and other supporters of the Foxhole North Club marched in from the New Beginnings Ministries Church in Warsaw, Ohio. My old roommate back in military school back in the 9th grade, Paul Bogardus, was from Warsaw, Ohio. Paul, if you're catching this, good to hear from you, man, or good to see you. Earlier this month, they were protesting. The director of the anti-abortion group Personhood Ohio is Dr. Patrick Johnson, and he responded to the protest by asking Ohioans to call the legislature in support of banning all public nudity in the state. And he says, I am sick that women can legally bare their breasts to children and to married men against their will in Ohio. He wrote on Facebook. So it's just a crazy story. But here's the funny part. He says the Gay Pride Parade in Columbus, Ohio, is so popular because they have women going topless in the Gay Pride Parade. He says you never see that anywhere else. Chicago, San Francisco, Washington D.C. never heard. So anyway,
all I can say is then that's not exactly against their will, is it?
Well, that's what I thought. I'm going into a strip club. Tie me. Hold me back. Hold me back.
All right. Well, this goes into the heading Ain't Love Grand.
50 grand, like divorce.
Tucker Blanford fakes death to avoid wedding. Lancaster, 23, of United Kingdom, reportedly met Tucker Blanford, also 23, in August 2012 when she was attending college in Connecticut. the two fell quickly in love. And to make a long story short, he basically, they planned to marry. She gets a call from somebody identifying themselves as his father, saying, "Yeah, I'm sorry, but he took his own life." And so she, calls them back to give, her condolences. And his mom answers the phone, and she's like, "No, he's not dead. He's fine. He told me you guys broke up."
Oh, God. Poor mom.
Class act, huh?
I love it. Well,
So my final story here today is I thought this was just too crazy to even be believed. And this comes us from Sweden. They have a rock concert, a music festival over there, a whole weekend. And it took an unusual turn this year as volunteers cleaning up after the area of the concert one night were suddenly attacked by a homemade explosive device of the most peculiar kind. Most peculiar. I feel like David Bowie. Most peculiar kind. Someone had taped a bomb onto a can of fermented herring and threw it into the festival grounds. Sebastian Anderson is the festival director. He says, "I thought it was petroleum gas exploding." He said he was in one of the dressing rooms on the festival grounds, 4 o'clock in the morning, when suddenly there was a bang. Everything shook. Windows cracked. Outside there was a huge cloud of smoke. It reeked of gunpowder and fermented herring. They bombed up to 30-centimeter crater in the ground, surrounded by splinters of a fish can. No one was injured, but Anderson said it was a close call. If it had happened just a few minutes earlier, we'd have all been standing outside. Police are searching for the herring bomber. But they've made little progress. The case has been classified as vandalism, and the motive remains fishy. Police have made an appeal for anyone with information to please come forward.
I like that. The motive remains fishy.
Fishy. I made that part of myself.
All right. Well, there's a picture on the internet, and it's a must-see if you get a chance. Robert Burt of Pittsfield, Maine, was arrested for drunk driving in June. So somebody got the mugshot and had it made into a T-shirt. So when he had to go for his incarceration, he was wearing the shirt of his own mugshot. So they took another mugshot as they checked him into jail. So it's a mugshot of him wearing his mugshot.
It's like he's looking at the man in the mirror.
Underneath the mugshot on his shirt, the coworker who had the shirt made included the words "Burt Family Reunion, 8/8 to 8/10, 2014."
That's great. I saw the headline. I didn't read the whole thing. That's too funny. I love it. Well, listen, folks, thanks for joining us again. It's baloneybrain.com, and it's Weird Wednesday. Thanks for being here.
Sorry about the music, but everybody have your own happy hour. We'll see you next week.
I was liking that Dock of the Bay.
We'll see you.